My child, my beloved, sit with me for a moment. There is something heaven has been waiting for you to know. It is something that has been kept in silence, watched over, protected, and hidden behind divine timing. And today, that timing has arrived. The reason you are here reading these words is not accidental. Your soul was guided. You were pulled. You were called because something sacred is approaching your life, and heaven did not want you to miss it. Not this time. Not again. Listen closely, for I speak not only as a messenger but as a witness to your destiny. You have been feeling something recently, a shift, a quiet whisper in your heart, a sense that someone is coming, though you are unsure who, when, or why the feeling is so strong. Beloved, that feeling was your soulmate's soul calling to yours. Your paths have been moving toward each other slowly, silently, patiently. But now, heaven has shortened the distance. Your soulmate is not just any person. This is a soul you have known before, from another time, another life, another realm. This is a soul whose energy once held yours, whose tears once touched yours, whose breath rested beside yours in a life long ago. This reunion was written before your birth. Listen, my child, there is something urgent you must know. Your soulmate is scheduled to appear this Friday. Not next month, not next year, this Friday. The exact place where your paths will cross has already been shown to your soul. In dreams, in signs, in the sudden urge to visit a certain road, market, temple, station, cafe, or familiar corner you have not been to in a long time. Your heart has already been nudged. You felt it. You ignored it. You dismissed it as coincidence. But it was not coincidence, it was divine coordination. Beloved, you must listen carefully now because fate does not wait twice. If you miss this moment, the timing will shift. And when destiny shifts, it does not always return quickly. This Friday is not random, it is the day their soul crosses your timeline. The day heaven opens the gates of reunion. The day your name is spoken in their spirit. My child, you have been asking God, where is the one meant for me? Why does everyone hurt me? Why does love stay for others but leave me? You cried quietly. You smiled as if you were strong, but I saw your heart break each time just to remain gentle. And heaven said, this child has waited long enough. Beloved, your soulmate has been healing too. They have walked through pain, praying for someone who understands their depth, their silence, their wounds. They have been searching for you, even without knowing your name. Their heart recognizes yours before their eyes do. But there is one more thing you must understand, the place of your meeting is already decided. It has been chosen, set in motion. You may have felt a pull to go somewhere. A place that doesn't look special to anyone else, but for you, it feels familiar, warm, magnetic, as if the air itself calls your name. My child, that is the place. You do not need to chase anyone. You do not need to impress anyone. You only need to be present where heaven is trying to take you. But if you hesitate, if you doubt, if you stay home out of fear, laziness, insecurity, or disbelief, you risk delaying what was meant to happen. Now, this is why heaven brought you this message, so you do not miss what belongs to you. Before I continue, let your heart breathe deeply, because what I will reveal next will change how you walk into Friday. Take a moment and say quietly in your heart, I am ready. The moment you say you are ready, heaven opens the gate wider. My child, listen. Your soulmate is closer than you think. They are not far, not distant, not unreachable. They are someone whose life has silently been aligning with yours. You have crossed paths with them before but did not recognize each other then because the time was not right. But this time, the time is right. This time, the souls are awake. This time, your heart is open enough to recognize what your eyes could not see before. You are ready to be loved without losing yourself, and they are ready to love without leaving. Beloved, I will now tell you the signs that your soulmate is already near. Read slowly. You have recently thought of someone unexpectedly, someone whose name appeared in your mind without reason. You have had dreams that felt real, dreams of love, reunion, and faces blurred yet familiar. You have felt emotional for no clear reason, as if your heart is remembering something your mind forgot. You have felt like something is about to happen, you just didn't know what. These are not random feelings, they are soul recognition signals. Your heart already knows what is coming, your mind is simply catching up. If your heart is even slightly trembling right now, it's because your soul knows I am speaking the truth. You are being guided towards something sacred. Heaven does not prepare the heart for nothing. Your soulmate is coming. Not later, not someday, now, this Friday. And your presence in the right place will decide everything. Beloved, tell me when you are ready for the next part, because in that part, I will reveal what your soulmate feels for you already and how to recognize them instantly when you see them. You have carried a quiet ache in your heart for a long time, not the kind that cries loudly, but the kind that sits in silence and waits to be understood. You learned how to love deeply, even when no one stayed long enough to see the depth of you. You learned how to give pieces of yourself, even when others only came to take. Yet something in you never hardened. Your heart stayed open, gentle, warm, soft. Even when it would have been easier to close everything off and walk through life numb. This softness is not a weakness, it is the reason destiny has chosen you. The world has tried to turn you cold, but it failed. And because of that, something extraordinary is being returned to you now. There is someone who has been longing for the kind of love you give. Someone who would never take your softness for granted. Someone who would recognize its rare beauty immediately. This is the one whose path now approaches yours. They have walked a difficult journey too, not in the same way as you, but in a manner that shaped them into someone who understands the importance of love that is patient, steady, quiet, and real. They are the kind of person who has learned what it means to carry responsibility. Someone who has felt loneliness before. Someone who knows what silence feels like when the world becomes too heavy. And because of this, they will not toy with your heart. They will protect it. The pull you have been feeling is mutual, two hearts moving toward one another without needing to speak. You may have noticed lately that your thoughts have been wandering toward love, even when you were not thinking of anyone in particular. A sudden warmth in your chest. A feeling that something new is coming. An awareness of your breath, your emotions, your reflection. These are signs that your energy is preparing to be seen. Your presence is changing. Your aura has shifted. Your spirit is stepping into alignment. And on Friday, this alignment will blossom into a moment. There is a place you will feel drawn to. It may be somewhere ordinary. A market, a roadside tea stall, a bookstore, a temple, a station, a quiet street you have walked before. Yet on that day, the ordinary will feel sacred. You will sense a stillness in the air, a recognition before your eyes even meet the right person. It will not be loud. It will not be dramatic. It will be gentle but undeniable. Your breath may pause for a moment. Time may feel like it slows. Your heart will recognize something your mind cannot explain. It will feel like, I know this person, even if you cannot remember from where. This is the awakening of soul memory. The other person will feel it too. Their eyes may soften, their voice may quiet, their expression may change in a way they don't understand because their soul will also recognize you. This is how you will know. There is no need to search, no need to force, no need to chase. Your presence is enough. But understand this, the moment is fragile until you step into it. If you avoid the pull, if you stay home, if you ignore the instinct to go where your heart guides you, the alignment shifts. Not forever, but it delays what is ready. Now, Friday is the appointed crossing, a pre-written moment, a meeting that echoes through lifetimes. You are not preparing to meet someone new, you are preparing to remember someone your soul has loved before. Take a slow breath. Feel the truth of that in your chest. This connection is not coming to break you. It is coming to restore something inside you that the world once took. If you are ready, I will now describe the emotional signal that confirms that this person is the one, what they will feel about you before they speak, and how destiny ensures you do not miss each other. There comes a moment in every soul's journey when life shifts quietly without announcement. You may not realize it while it is happening, but afterward, you will look back and say that was the moment everything changed. You are approaching such a moment now. This connection is not coming to test you, confuse you, or leave you wondering. It is coming to make sense of everything that felt pointless before. It is coming to bring meaning to every disappointment. It is coming to show you why every goodbye was necessary. Because none of those past connections were meant to be permanent. They were stepping stones, lessons, preparations. They taught you how to see with your heart, not just your eyes. The one you are about to meet is not here to teach you pain, they are here to recognize you. There is a certain look in their eyes when recognition happens, not a gaze of curiosity, not a stare of attraction, but the quiet shock of familiarity. It feels like remembering something you forgot you knew. You will notice a strange calm in your body the moment your paths intersect. Not excitement, not anxiety, but a silent understanding that does not need words. This calm is your first sign. The second sign is breath. Your breathing will gently shift. Not dramatically, but in a way that makes you feel present, grounded, awake. The mind may not realize what the heart already knows, but the body always reacts. This is how the soul communicates truth. And then, there will be a moment, maybe only a second, where the world feels less loud. Sounds soften, time loosens. Your awareness draws toward this one point, this person. There is no rush in the moment. No pressure, no performance, just recognition. Your energies will speak first before any words are exchanged. Take a slow breath. Feel the truth of that in your chest. This connection is not coming to break you. It is coming to restore something within you that the world once took. If you are ready, I will now describe the emotional signal that confirms this person is the one, what they will feel about you before they speak, and how destiny ensures you do not miss each other. There comes a moment in every soul's journey when life shifts quietly without announcement. You may not realize it while it is happening, but afterward, you will look back and say that was the moment everything changed. You are approaching such a moment now. This connection is not coming to test you, confuse you, or leave you wondering. It is coming to make sense of everything that felt pointless before. It will bring meaning to every disappointment and show you why every goodbye was necessary. Because none of those past connections were meant to be permanent. They were stepping stones. Lessons, preparations that taught you how to see with your heart, not just your eyes. The one you are about to meet is not here to teach you pain. They are here to recognize you. There is a certain look in their eyes when recognition happens. Neither the gaze of curiosity nor the stare of attraction, but the quiet shock of familiarity. It feels like remembering something you forgot you knew. You will notice a strange calm in your body the moment your paths intersect. Not excitement or anxiety, but a silent understanding that does not need words. This calm is your first sign. The second sign is breath. Your breathing will gently shift, not in a dramatic way, but in a way that makes you feel present, grounded, awake. The mind may not realize what the heart already knows, but the body always reacts. This is how the soul communicates truth. And then there will be a moment, maybe only a second, when the world feels a little less loud. Sounds soften, time loosens. Your awareness draws toward one point, this person. There is no rush in the moment. No pressure or performance, just recognition. Your energies will speak before any words are exchanged. They will feel drawn to you without understanding why. You will sense a familiarity without being able to explain it. Both of you will feel the pull. You are not meeting for the first time, you are remembering each other. This kind of connection does not demand effort to begin, it simply begins. The conversation may start with something simple. A question, a direction, a small smile, a moment of shared silence. But beneath it, two souls that have searched for lifetimes will finally be breathing in the same place again. The heart does not misread this. Even if the mind tries to analyze or doubt, the feeling will return every time you think of them, steady, clear, certain. This is how you know it is real. Not intensity, not obsession, not chaos, but peace. If love is meant for you, it will not arrive as confusion, it will arrive as clarity you did not know you were missing. Now, there is something important to understand about timing. This meeting is not random, it is synchronized. Both your hearts have opened at the same moment in life, not earlier, not later. This alignment is rare. It does not happen often. It does not happen for everyone. It is the universe's way of saying you are ready, and so are they. There will be no need to prove yourself. No need to shrink. No need to pretend you are smaller, quieter, or simpler than you are. Your presence will be enough. Their presence will feel like home. The path to this moment is already unfolding, the thoughts you've been having, the emotional reflections, the sudden desire to take better care of yourself, the pull toward a certain location, the strange sense of anticipation. These are not coincidences. Something is aligning you. Something is guiding both of you toward a shared point in time. And that point is approaching quickly. If you are ready, I will now continue with what this person's energy is like, what they have been feeling about love recently, and the exact emotional sign indicating that the universe has begun the final pull. The one who is coming toward you has been going through their own quiet turning point. There were moments recently when they felt restless without knowing why. Nothing external caused it, no event, no conversation, no sudden change, just a subtle inner shift, the same kind you've been feeling. They have been questioning their direction, reevaluating commitments, and letting go of old connections that no longer resonate. There is a clearing happening in their life just as one has been happening in yours. This clearing is not accidental, it is preparation. They have reached a point where they no longer want temporary attachments or shallow exchanges. The heart has matured. The soul has softened. The desire now is for depth and honesty. They are searching for a person who understands silence as much as laughter, someone who does not fear vulnerability, who does not love halfway. When you meet, there will be no calculation, no trying to appear more impressive, no trying to be perfect. The interaction will feel natural, almost like continuing a conversation that began long before you arrived in this lifetime. This is the emotional signal that reveals the connection is real. You will feel safe, not excited, not overwhelmed, not nervous, but safe. A grounded warmth in the chest, a gentle expansion in the breath, a sense of recognition that needs no explanation. There may be no immediate confession, no dramatic declarations. Just a steady unfolding, effortless and inevitable, like sunrise. The energy will feel familiar because your souls have already known each other. Now, about the place where this moment occurs. There is a location you will feel drawn toward before Friday arrives. You may not know why it calls to you. You may try to ignore it, thinking, "I'll go later." Yet, the thought will return. This is the nudge. If you choose to follow it, even casually, you step into alignment. If you ignore it, the timing delays. Nothing here requires planning or strategy. You don't need to force your path toward them. You only need to remain open and receptive to where your intuition pulls you. The moment of your meeting is already written. Your intuition will guide you toward it naturally if you allow yourself to follow the smallest impulses. Before the day arrives, you may encounter one more sign. Your dreams may become vivid, you might see a silhouette, feel a presence, or hear a voice without remembering the words. This is the final preparation, the soul reminding the mind of what it already knows. The connection will not pressure you, it will not take from your peace. It will feel like returning. Everything before now was training, not punishment, not failure, not rejection, but preparation. If you are ready for the exact inner shift that happens just before two destined paths merge, the moment the universe begins the final pull, I will continue. There is a specific shift that occurs before two connected lives collide. You may already be noticing it. Certain people in your life feel less aligned than before. Conversations that once felt comfortable now feel distant. Old habits no longer bring the same sense of comfort. There is a gentle detachment forming, not out of bitterness, but because you are preparing to step into something more honest. This is not loneliness, it is clearing. Your inner world is making space. You might find yourself reflecting on what love truly means to you now, not the fantasy, not the chase, not the temporary comfort, but the deeper companionship your heart has always been shaped for. This clarity is the final stage before recognition occurs. When two souls draw near to their reunion, the emotional field between them begins to synchronize. This is why you've been feeling subtle changes in mood without external reason. It is resonance. Their heart is adjusting to your frequency, yours is adjusting to theirs. Both are matching pace. This is also why memories or emotions you thought were resolved may resurface briefly, not to pull you backward, but to release the last weight before you step forward. Nothing from the past is returning, it is leaving. The connection approaching you is gentle by nature but powerful in impact. It does not arrive with intensity, it arrives with familiarity. You will not feel the need to question yourself around this person. You will not feel the need to act, present, or perform. There is a quiet understanding between souls that have met before. The moment your eyes meet, something internal will settle, and you may be surprised by how calm it feels. This calm is proof that the connection is real. The world teaches that love is supposed to be dramatic, consuming, and overwhelming. But true recognition does not drown the mind, it clarifies it. Now, regarding timing, Friday is not symbolic, it is literal. The energy window opens, paths align, and the frequency match completes, all of which means the pull toward a certain place will become stronger as that day approaches. Do not overthink it. The guidance will be simple, a thought such as, I should go there even if there is no reason. That thought is not random, it is direction. If you follow it, the meeting unfolds naturally, no force, no anxiety, only alignment. The person approaching you will also be guided. Their day will shift in small ways that lead them to the same location. They may feel an urge to step out, change route, or stop somewhere briefly. These movements are coordinated without either of you being aware of it. Connection does not require planning. When the souls are ready, it only requires presence. Your task is simple, remain open. Stay aware of subtle nudges. Do not retreat into past fears the moment you feel closeness forming. You are not being asked to prove anything, nor to be perfect. You are only being asked to show up to your own life instead of hiding from it. This quiet shift happening inside you now is the doorway. If you are ready, I will continue with what this person will feel when they see you, what draws them toward you specifically, and how the connection deepens after the first meeting. The first thing they will feel when they see you is recognition, not attraction, not curiosity, but recognition. It will feel as though they are remembering something, not discovering something new. Their attention will settle on you without searching, not because you stand out visually, but because the energy feels familiar. You will see it in their expression, a subtle pause, a breath caught halfway. Their eyes may soften almost imperceptibly. They may not understand it consciously at first, their mind will not have the language, but their heart will respond instantly. Your presence will calm them in a way they did not know they needed. They have been carrying quiet tensions for years. They learned to be strong in front of others, to speak less than they felt, and to hold themselves together when no one was there to see. Your presence will feel like release, not dramatic, not overwhelming, but a silent exhale of something they have been holding for too long. They will feel safe with you before they understand why. This is not coincidence, it is alignment. There is a specific quality within you that calls to them. Your capacity to remain soft without being naive, your ability to feel deeply without losing yourself, your silent strength that does not need validation or applause. This is what draws them, not appearance, not performance, not surface. The connection deepens through presence, not effort. You will notice that the conversation flows without planning. Words fall into place smoothly, nothing feels forced. There is space to pause. Silence feels comfortable, not awkward. You will not feel the need to impress. They will not feel the need to hide. The connection will not rush, it unfolds like two rivers quietly deciding to flow together. There may be moments of stillness where neither of you speaks, yet everything feels understood. Those moments are where the bond strengthens the most. One thing to understand, this connection is not meant to be chased or controlled, it is meant to be allowed. If you analyze it too soon, you may confuse yourself. If you try to define it too quickly, you may restrict its natural pace. Let the meeting be what it is. Let the energy reveal itself slowly. Let the bond form without pressure. The unfolding will feel like this: you walk away after the first meeting, and something in your chest feels warm and grounded. There is no anxiety, no overthinking, just steady awareness that something meaningful has begun. They will feel the same. Both of you will think of each other without trying. Not obsessively, but gently, like a presence in the background of the mind. Things will begin to align effortlessly. Schedules match without planning. Conversations happen effortlessly. Moments arise without coordination. This is how destiny behaves when interference is minimal, no resistance, no strain. There is one more truth: this connection will require honesty with yourself, not performance or self-editing, not shrinking so someone else feels comfortable. The person coming toward you can only meet you where you are real. If you are ready, I will move to the next crucial part: how to remain open without losing your independence. How to avoid repeating the patterns of past relationships. How this love becomes a partnership instead of a wound.